Hello Commanders and welcome to this video for Infinite Lagrange. Today I want to talk about resource gathering, something you have to do from the beginning of the game and at the same time something that is not as well explained as it could be. To start with the resource gathering, you will have your base and next to it you will have some space dust. To this space dust you can send your first collector. You just click on mine. It then will ask you if you have any ships available. Right now I don't have any available, and then you send it there. So far so good, but there's quite a lot more behind gathering. So as soon as you look around you will see that there are different types of resources. We do have the normal metal, which looks like, yeah, brownish goldish. We do have crystals, which are purple, and then we do have in a bluish color deuterium. And in this order they are the most important one. You need a lot of metal, especially at the beginning. As soon as you start building bigger ships you do need crystals and more crystals together with metal. And then the last, the most advanced resource, the deuterium, comes last. Very likely not all the resources will be as close to your base as for me, so I got very lucky here with my positioning, and you will have to fly a little bit further away, which can look like this. You have to create an operation area and send your resource gathering fleets there. To show it to you a little bit, I will just recall my fleet here. So I just will retreat it, and we will do some resource gathering basics there. As soon as you build, you can go to your base and you should build in your ship production as many X8, or if you can already do this later, X10 utility ships as possible. So you do have the resource ports. I do have 160, so I cannot build any more. And when you have one of these ships free available, you can just click on these resources, you say mine, and then you can say you make a rapid formation and you can select the utility ship. Keep in mind you cannot add any other ships to this utility ship like this if you do this with a rapid formation, and then you do send it wherever you want to get these resources. Important to note is we do now have a flight time. It takes me 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get there. Then I will start to mine and then I will bring back the resources as soon as we are full. So let's see here in our Operation Happy Gaming we can see our ship. I will retreat it for now because I want to show you some other things. If you want to send out your ship to a different resource, before you do this you cannot mine there without creating an operation. If you create an operation, I recommend you can move these around. Always move it in a way that you can cover as many resource fields as possible, because you can see down here this is my operation number 5 out of 9. I cannot generate more than 9 operations at the moment. Depending how much you already build, this number might be lower or higher for you. So let's create this operation, and we do have the fleet 5 here. That's the fleet we just used, but let's take a look at the blueprints because this is important to understand, and let's take a look at the utility ships. At the moment I do use medium utility ships, but you will very likely at the beginning use small utility ships, and when you click on them you will quickly see there's a lot of information. And what we want to look here are the engineering stats. For these ships we want to focus on the engineering stats. First thing is the storage. The small utility ship has 1500 storage. Engineering meaning it can mine with 300 engineering speed. And then the last one is we can mine up to a maximum of level 2 fields. If we take a look at the medium utility ship, these numbers go up quite a lot. We do have 8000 storage, 1000 engineering, and up to mining 4. But let's stick with the by 8 for a moment. We already saw we do have a flight time when we want to gather resources. And you can also see this right now here. This ship going to the resource field takes more than 5 minutes. Coming back, here we already have more than 1 minute. So it needs to go and go back. That's a lot of flight time compared to the time it spends to gather resources. Therefore, what I can only recommend you is go to your base, and this is important, you have to note this. If you already have a fleet created, like here I do have fleet 5, that's the one we just created, you can click there and you can click add ships. If you do not have the fleet created, I will just dispense this to show it to you. You click on create fleet, then you switch from the military port to your resource port, you click on the mining ship, and now you click back and go to your military port. And now you can see, you can click on all these ships here and you can add them. And by adding them, what happens is you do increase the total load. So you can see I now have a total storage of 44,000. The engineering still stays the same, but I get 44,000 compared to, let's just, if we just go out there, we just select this one, information, compared to the 8,000 we had before. So that means I can gather 5 times as much resources, and you can increase this even more. You can get more of these ships included, how many ever you want. Then you create the fleet. You give the fleet a name, however you want to call it, and then you confirm it. So now you have this fleet created. Now you have to go out of your base, you go to the expand button again, and you do select the resources you want to gather. You click mine, and now you choose your mining fleet. We can see here now, this is the fleet we just created. We do have 44,000 storage there, and we just confirm it. So that means, let's take a look. We have 5 minutes flight time, but we did increase the mining time by a factor of 5. So your mining will be much more efficient because you spend less time flying compared to the time, or you increase the time mining, and therefore the ratio is getting much, much better. As you will see, your fleets just flying around, only staying a short time at these asteroid belts, gathering resources, and then already going back. The disadvantage for sure is you have to use warships for that. And you have to build them, and then they are not available to fight pirates or anything else. But as you only have limited action points anyhow, this is something, fight your pirates, after this add your fleet back to your gathering fleet, and then gather resources for the rest of the day till you got enough points again to continue fighting. Another important thing, you do get tech points in special at the beginning in the research, so always keep your research busy. And then when you get these tech points, you can go to blueprints, to your utility ships. This is important to do this, because I did not do that at the beginning. And you can check your utility ship and the engineering UAV as well as the propulsion system. So the propulsion system will increase the speed, it will make it faster. The speed is important, but keep in mind you will only go as fast as your slowest ship in the fleet. So, but also the UAV, you can modify it. And as you see, I have 31 tech points here, meaning I can increase the mining speed by 20% easily. I can increase the warehouse expansion also, so that I can have more storage capacity. And sure, I can also increase the propulsion system when I click here, and I can make the whole thing going faster through warp. And if you do this, you will fly faster, you will gather resources faster, and you gather resources longer. So overall, you get more resources, which will make you progress much, much faster. Let me know in the comments what you think about the video. Do you like it? Does it help you? Do you have any other tips for new players, especially about resource gathering and mining? Let's share it, and then subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all on the next video again.